Two bob bit, big a bit, but shit. Whoop. Aye. Hey guys, welcome to this week's Raw and Uncut, and this week's Raw and Uncut we're going to be talking about, well, basically what's been happening with us for the last few weeks.
Nice gift for our brand at the top, just noticed that.
Mate, I'm representing New York Knicks.
It's Knicks.
It's Knicks. Well, it's because, you know, why not? I'm the boss, can do what I like. Look guys, we want to apologise. We haven't done a Raw and Uncut for a few weeks. Mostly because trying to get all four of us together in a room has proved quite difficult.
Very difficult.
We've just been a little bit busy.
Will be a podcast show next week though.
Will that?
Yeah.
What's a podcast show? Chris, tell us about it.
Wait and see.
That means, yes, actually, it's not that through just yet.
I'm looking forward to the intro more than the actual podcast.
So today it's gone something like this. Chris is having a Friday where he's full of ideas. So blankets for the homeless, which I think is a freaking awesome thing, but he wants to brand them.
Don't jump on the bandwagon like that. Ricky
No.
Ricky Gervais sketch. You want a thing for the red nose?
Yeah.
Trying to get in? Yeah, well. This is Suki. He has gone to the wheel.
Honestly, I don't know what he's been smoking today, but he's been smoking something. But branded blankets, he thought that was a good idea.
Umbrellas.
And giving out branded brollies, hoping that at Christmas, when the lights go on, it pisses down the rain and everybody wants a brolly. He's full of genius ideas today.
Meet Chris Mann on the top of it.
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Chris for Mayor! So anyway, let's get on with what
There is a podcast show next week.
Go on.
There is a podcast show. Not sure when. It depends when our computer guy can get it out.
Yeah.
There is a podcast show.
We can record it, can't we?
I'm recording it, but we'll let you guys know on.
And what's the thing do? Is it just going to be more
It's a weekly show. It's a weekly nutrition and training show.
Okay.
But it's not if you're boring. This is what we do. That's a bit more fun.
So a little bit like Raw and Uncut, but
yeah, a bit more
without-
fun, a bit more information than Raw and
without us good-looking people in it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So basically, he's trying to say that we've got faces for voice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Faces for radio.
Faces for radio. That's it. Yeah.
Really
So anyway, let's go through what's been kind of happening right now in fitness and stroke nutrition world. It's brilliant. I love the fitness and nutrition world. It's full of crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
What's been cooking? What's anybody picked up on that they've gone, what the?
Someone the other day claiming a PhD.
Yeah.
Claiming that if you're in a calorie deficit, but the majority of your calories come from carbohydrate, you won't lose any weight.
Who's this?
Awesome.
Even if you were.
Who's this?
Just a PhD on Instagram.
Oh right.
Instagram.
What's a PhD?
What?
What? He's doing at university, like as in.
Oh
he's
right.
got a PhD.
I thought you meant as in paid.
No.
All right. Yeah.
And he's got a PhD, and he's claiming that if you're on a calorie deficit, even if you're only eating 500 calories a day,
And they're from
even if
potatoes.
they were all from potatoes, you wouldn't lose any weight.
Wicked.
Vegan.
Well, man, I need to follow him. I need to follow that dude.
That was a good one.
He sounds intelligent.
And I thought, I think our friend Mike McDonald actually shared it just to raise some awareness of that guy.
Yeah.
Our friend.
Hey man. Cool. I love stuff like this. I love it when there's no actual scientific backup to any of it. It's just a random. Don't eat potatoes because you won't lose any weight.
Yeah.
I think they do it for a bit of.
I mean, right, if you're eating chips,
shock effect.
if you're eating 3 bags of chips for breakfast, there's probably a good chance you're not going to lose any weight, eh?
Well, what if those bags of crisps only add up to
Chips.
300
I'm
calories?
talking about big pack of
Why is
chips.
it like
They might be
chip?
They might
Yeah,
be,
as in chips.
They might be 1 calorie chips, mate.
One cal chip. One for the chipper. One cal chips, please. Random. Okay, so and look, guys, the reason we tell you this, is because there is a lot of that nonsense out there, and do your research. Just do your research. Just don't buy into it. It's ridiculous. So this week we've had a few clients. I probably should give some kind of context. So, as a coaching facility. Not a personal training facility, although personal training is something we do, but we're more coaching. We want to bring the best out of our clients. It's not always about what you're eating, how you're training. There's a lot more going on, and obviously there's been a lot more mental health awareness, which I think is really cool there's more mental health awareness coming from the fitness industry as well, particularly as well, because for a long time it's all been about six packs and butts, and I think really what you need to be looking at a little bit deeper is that what's going on in people's worlds. And it's really cool when we get to speak to some of our clients, and a client of ours in particular who has completely changed his mindset and his life on things. That he was saying to me the other day that he finds that side of Absolute is just as important as the training side. So you guys are doing more the training like with clients. Would you say that there's a bigger change in their psyche? Not necessarily like psyche towards food and training, but
it always has been. No one has realised it. It's a byproduct, I think. So people come in here for the initial reason. It's a front, I think. So whether you come here to build muscle, whether you come here, it depends wherever you go. If you go to a gym, you go there to lose weight, build muscle, get fit. You feel like you have to do something, but that's sort of a byproduct when you get into it. I think you naturally lose weight, you'll naturally build muscle if you always lift weight. I mean, it will come with it, but I think it's more for your mindset. So if I don't train for a week, I feel like shit. Nothing's probably physically changed in a week, but mentally I feel like shit. I haven't trained for a week. But I just think people when they get into the program 6 months down the line, they forget about
what they originally come for.
Like, they feel great, they feel confident, they feel sexy, they look good in clothes, and the weight loss just comes with it.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I think as well, the thing we notice a lot is people come with that, like you say, with that front of I want to build muscle, I want to lose fat, or whatever reason they have. But it's usually you spend 3-4 months with these people, and further down the line, that was never the reason they come here in the first place. There's always something sort of underlying.
Yeah. Nobody wakes up going, I want a personal trainer. Nobody.
Not if you go to a fucking gym I went to this week.
Wow, dude, tell us about the gym you went to this week.
Can I mention them? Yeah.
No, don't mention the name, but you went. No.
In my personal opinion, Nuffield Health.
Okay. Wow, we went there.
In my personal opinion. No, to be fair to the reception girl, she's a decent one in there. The rest of them I don't know what they did. I don't know how people go into commercial gyms, because even me in the fitness industry, I felt a bit like intimidated. You walk around and there's loads of pricks in vests. But and people paying money for these sessions for coaches to walk around with their hands behind their back looking at the floor, not even interested in what the person is doing.
You did send me a clip of a person having a personal training session, and the personal trainer in there, basically he might as well sat on the bench watching Netflix.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I didn't know what I was going to take over. I was going to say, do you want to do your real session? Fuck me. They were like, I don't know what they were doing for an hour, but I tried to watch most of it.
The swings are around, aren't they?
Swings somebody around, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I don't know how people go to commercial gyms.
I think that we can't write all, there are some, but again, we're probably going off the plot a little bit, but how can I put it? Look, let's face it, we are a rarity. And what I mean by that is, we're people who actually quite enjoy exercise and get quite stroppy and moody if we don't train. Right? It's just how we are. We can always tell if one of us hasn't trained for more than 2 days because we want to kill each other, right? So, but that doesn't happen all the time. Most people, 95% of people out there hitting the gym right now,
don't like exercise.
Fucking hate it. They don't like exercise, and they sure as hell don't like fucking dieting, right? And and I completely get it. I don't. I get it. For me, I don't get why people follow football. I don't. I'm sorry, but I know you're big. I know you love football, man. But I don't get it, right? I just don't.
I don't know.
I'll watch England play, so I'm one of them. I'm in the 95% that goes, yeah, I'll watch a little bit, but I couldn't care less for it, right? And I think that's most people with fitness and getting into shape. The easiest way to not have an issue with weight generally is to track your food and to know what you're eating. You don't have to be on a diet. We've talked about it several times. You can still eat quite freely and go out at weekends and have a good time and enjoy life. You just have to rein it back in again. And like Chris has talked about before, it's about owing the bank. If you've gone over your overdraft, i.e. you've eaten more calories than your body required, at some point, somewhere, you've got to pay that back. So that could be that you've got to hit the gym a few more hours that week. But it's doing it every day. I've always said about fitness, and when you decide you're going to go and get fit, it's like going to the dentist, dropping a couple of grand on getting your teeth whitened, and then never brushing your teeth again. It just
Yeah,
it just doesn't make any sense.
It's
So,
expensive.
well, you know what I mean? But yeah, it would be expensive. But but basically, if you're working with coaches, it's an investment, isn't it?
It is.
So you're working with a coach, it's an investment. To do it for like 12 weeks and then go back to eating kebabs and drinking beer at the weekend and just having no like thought to what you do and how you do it, just
I can see why people don't go back to the gym.
Yeah.
Even for me, I was like, fucking hell, it was a bit of an experience. The gym was amazing, to be fair to it, and then the night of the gym, and the actual facility was good. There was just no atmosphere. You walk in, no one really welcomes you, apart from the woman on reception, who was actually pretty good. And that was it. Once you're in there, no one speaks to you. You're just one of their numbers, I guess.
and that
I left and no one said bye. I just walked out. So I can see why people don't. There's no atmosphere. So some gyms, if you got that right, brilliant. But I think if you own a facility, if you own a gym, just get the atmosphere right and just get the service right, and you do well.
Yeah.
Because most commercial gyms do not have that.
Yeah, I think you hit nail on it. And if you're a person who doesn't particularly like it, and then you go into a gym where it's very cold and very, like standoffish, and you, like you just said, you've got the guys in the corner throwing weights above in the stringers.
Yeah.
It is intimidating. So I can see why people don't like the gym. But because I don't know how we got to here, but if you've got that already, and you've got a self-esteem issue or a confidence issue, man, that's doing nothing for you, is it?
No.
You're walking in there, you're just being like basically reminded that you really shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And to walk into a weight area, it's just rammed. It was rammed. And even me walking in, I was like, what the fuck, how do I get a bench here then? Do I have to like
Take a number, mate.
got like a pound there or something? Like,
Yeah.
for it.
Like doing the pull table. Yeah, I'm next.
£5, mate.
Yeah. And again, so really, some of the fitness industry really doesn't help itself, really. So they wonder why you got fast turnaround of clients is because you haven't got that bit right. If somebody's taking the time, we have a thing where if somebody's taking the time to reach out to us, same like messages. If they send us a message or they send us a question, we will do our best to answer it. Simple as that. So like I'm really cool, happy that the mental health side of it is really coming to the forefront about from a confidence issue, because like the guys just said, when nobody wakes up wanting a personal trainer, there is always something a bit deeper than the wanting to lose weight. That may be the reason why there is or gain muscle or whatever it is. Like if you're the skinny guy who wants to build muscle and that's knocking your confidence, I get, what I mean? I get that that's kind of like the key reason, but
That's like the trigger point, isn't it? But
yeah,
after
it's the
that,
trigger
there's
point.
something else, isn't there?
Yeah. So when they start here, we want to know why. Why do you feel like that?
Who said something?
Why is that happening for you? And we try and build our clients up, not just help them lose weight or help them gain muscle. And if you're going to a gym or going to a personal trainer, you expect that. That's what you paid for. I'm paying a personal trainer to get me in shape. Cool. That's what you expected. It's the things you don't expect. So for us, if you come to us, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for us to get you in shape. That's what we'll do. But what you won't expect is the way we'll make you feel about your confidence, the way you carry yourself, the way the amount of clients we have who have gone on to have, their businesses have grown, their relationships have got stronger, they're better fathers, better mothers, better husbands, wives. They weren't expecting that. And that was literally the factor of how low they were feeling. But they think it's weight, and it's not really weight.
And people will always laugh at the start. When you start something new, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be a gym, anything. When you start surfing, or when you start dancing, or when you start the gym, people will always laugh when you first start. Like the skinny guy in the gym.
Yeah.
Your friends always laugh. What are you doing that for? It's skinny.
Yeah.
And then like the next phase is you put a little muscle, and then they take notice a little bit.
And then they
Then
start telling you using steroids.
And then like the next stage is you are getting in good shape, and then they ask, well, how many times and you ask a bit more advice, and then in the last bit you're in fucking good shape, you'll get all the attention, then they start following you. But all the time they've mocked you for the last year.
Man, we see that a lot with
that happens to your life, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anything you try,
People just take this at you, but
yeah.
I think like particularly like with a lot of our older female clients, particularly if they've got weight to lose and they've been carrying that weight for a long time.
Yeah.
And then, and they're at a point in their life where, they've got a nice social circle. And the minute they start trying to sort want to get themselves healthier for whatever reason, they'll have people going, oh, you don't want to do that. We're going away the weekend, and we've got a party the weekend, or we're getting together and drinking wine, and they find it really hard. So what they end up doing is trying to almost become a social recluse. We say to people, don't do that. You still need to be involved, but you need to have control. You need to empower yourself. So if as an adult, if you choose to have a drink that night, you don't beat yourself up about it. You don't. You have to move on. Absolutely, you do it. You move on. But and exactly like Chris just said. But over the weeks, the weight starts coming off. They dress differently. They have much more confidence, to the point where then their friends are going, so what are they actually doing with you? How have you done that? Why? You know what I mean? And it just, I love it. I love it. There's nothing better than a client coming in saying, my friend has asked if they can come and speak to you. Because it's nothing to do with us. It's down to that person, the effort that person's putting. That is huge, I think, personally. God, we got a bit serious on this one, didn't we?
Yeah. Deep for the morning now, man.
What time was it?
We started talking about.
Oh no! So, must apologise. Looks like somebody decided they would call us.
You got an airplane mode?
I did put it in airplane mode, but
Some Wi-Fi's on.
it's on Wi-Fi still. That was my wife, Samantha. Thank you for calling me. I'll be home soon. So always Samantha in it. I got a client, and Andy. I train Andy, and my phone doesn't ring all day. And I train Andy. Yeah, my friend's video. And I train at 4 o'clock with Andy, and you can literally guarantee, like, within about 15 minutes into the training with Andy, my wife will ring me. She doesn't call me all day. It's like she goes, I'll wait till he's training Andy, then I'll call him. I think it's hilarious. So she's trying to get in touch with Andy. So
getting Andy's pants.
Getting in his pants.
Don't do that.
Right,
finish up.
Andy.
We ran on there for 20 minutes.
I've been running for 20 minutes. So, guys,
Podcast show up next week.
Podcast show next week.
Look out for the two.
Look out for the intro to the podcast. Apparently, that's something to behold.
Yeah, I'm working on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Well, you've not been here enough, mate.
What? I'm here every day.
Look out for the Alpha Camp, which is starting soon. I will let you guys know
Yeah.
on social, and the FF5, which should be also. There's two things. I won't tell you more about them now. They'll be out on social very soon. And then next week.
Alpha Camp is obviously for men. FF5 is obviously for women.
So there's a men's and female program out in the next 2 weeks. But if you're on the email list, then you'll get the notice first.
Yeah.
So how do they get on the email list? It's on our website, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's for the format.
So if you go onto the website and you want more information, you want to be the first to know about it, go on the website and enter your information into the.
I think it's on the homepage.
No, there's a homepage. Yeah.
It's a form on there.
What date is the begin to spin?
That's next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah.
We've got Begin to Spin next Tuesday as well. So that's for people who have not done spin
Or exercise.
or exercise.
I want to learn how to spin.
Or want to just generally do something with a bunch of other people who are in a very similar situation to yourself. That's the program for you. I think we pretty much covered everything.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. God, I'm so hungry right now. It's ridiculous.
You've got cardio first.
I know, I've got to do my cardio, yeah. So, anyway, have a awesome weekend, guys. We will see you all next week on the next Raw and Uncut. Take care.
See you. Okay.
Right.